I mean, this is the real deal German steel, and it is going to be a tough one. So we'll get started.
Should I go to the store?
All right. Well, I'm gonna start tapping this thing out. I'm putting a little tapping oil here, cutting oil, and get this thing tapped. This, it does. You do have to just kind of take your time. Just slowly get the thing started, and then work your way through. This is a really nice tool. If you ever do get an opportunity, I don't know if here, let me go the other side here. If you ever get an opportunity to buy something for tapping, I mean, this is just a Harbor Freight special, but I like it because it's a ratchet. It's just a nice ratchet tool that goes either way for doing these tappings. All right, so I'm just working my way in here, and you'll kind of feel the pressure building up. If you feel like the pressure is building up, just back it out and get some of that gook out of there. If you have a regular tap handle, just slowly back it out. But I find that pulling the pieces out little by little, as opposed to trying to go through and break a bit in there, is more effective. So it should freely go back in nicely, and then as you work your way back down, just pay attention to the depth that you got. This one's actually going pretty nice. It really does help when you have the right bit. So for this tap, the 17/64 is the right one. So I'm just going to back this out. All right, looks like I'm done on the other side. This is the last side. I just finished this up. It went pretty well. Had to go in and out of each hole, just like I'm doing now, probably, I don't know, 3 or 4, like 4 times on their side, and same with this, just to, take it slow and not break the bit. So, basically, the bolt should go right in. Let's just take a look here. I got my stuff here. Yep, this bolt should go right in like it's supposed to. Should turn pretty good. Yeah, looks like it does. There may be a few pieces in there. You can always blow it out to get a magnet. Yeah, this works great. It's perfect. So, okay, we got it. Okay, so I'm gonna get that cleaned up. So now I'm gonna get set up to show you how to build this thing. Okay, I got to make sure. Let's see. I thought I had a. Yeah, there's my washers. I think I got. Yeah, that's what we need right there. So that should be my hardware quick kit there. Okay, so I'm getting ready to do an engine build, so that's why I have all that hardware sitting there. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and set you up here, and we'll build this bad boy up real quick here. Try to do it as quick as possible so I don't keep stretching this thing on. Okay, so like I said, we had this guy here. You can see the difference. We cut this thing, so we got those pin notches out of there. Got some holes drilled on each side and tapped for 8mm. So that's basically what I just took my time to do. It didn't take that long to do. So just take your old stock ones. They're German made. They're in great shape. So what we're going to do is we're going to build this bad boy. A couple different ways you can do it, but what I usually do is I usually take a couple bolts. This is just so you know, this is just to set this thing up. This isn't necessarily for getting your valve train and your rocker geometry in line. I'm just talking right now just to build the thing. So here's my piece that I'm talking about. This is what makes this all happen. This and cutting these things off. Slip that bad boy on there, and then we're gonna get Oh yeah, I gotta get myself. We're gonna grab some of these guys here. A couple that my newer ones that were cleaned up. We're gonna grab these. And we're gonna throw one of these guys on here. You may need some spacers in here. I'm, for the sake of just getting this thing built real quickly, I'm just gonna assume that, you know, that we don't need any right this moment in some of those areas on the inside, because I already measured it. But I usually take these pieces here and I just grab a bolt here, like you were gonna go into the studs of the cylinder head, put that on there like that, go to the other side, put one of these guys on here. Because if you remember, these pieces right here didn't have washers on the stock one, so I don't think we'll need any right now. But VW Darren, I watch his stuff quite a bit. He's awesome. He has a video already on setting up your geometry. So, you know, you guys can just watch that. But for the sake of just trying to convert this to a solid rocker shaft without buying anything, just taking your old stuff, this is what I'm trying to accomplish here. So anyway, you got that piece there, as you can all see. Just put that so it's kind of like in the stud positions. They're all going to be different when you go set it up on your actual head. And then here, this is where, you know, the last few pieces go into play, and you can figure out what you need for. I've got it to the point here where if I took one old shim, or even if you had a new one or two, I think actually right here I could do, for right now, the shims could be at any particular position, but I'm just going to throw two of those shims on there. The lock washer and the fender washer. And the brand new section that we just created. Okay, I finished that side. Now this side here, we're just going to put these on, and then I'll show you what I'm talking about with the gaps, and then we're all done here. Okay, so both sides are on. So let me zoom in and just show you. You can tell me what you think. So now we don't have any more clips. We got no more fender washers. So I've got it capped off. I got two washers on each side, nothing in between. So what you do, you can go look at some of the other videos, but when you set up your geometry, you know, you're going to be able to play around with, you know, do you need a washer spacing right here, right here? Do we need a spacing here, one more on the outside, you know? But basically, that if I put one more washer right here, I mean, I'm back to stock. But until you get it on the head, you don't really want to finalize your last shims. But anyway, now it's solid, and this is the same as if you were buying an empty solid rocker kit, except for I paid $2.99 for this piece here, and used the existing washers, and then bought a couple fender washers, a couple bolts, lock washers. So I'm into this thing right here by like $3.75, you know, $4. And so for $4, you got yourself a solid rocker shaft, and it's gonna be